Okay, something cool that teachers do is like if they want to keep like a positive atmosphere in class, they'll like tell jokes or something sometimes, even if the class is like going really good. They're not completely serious all the time, which makes class more fun.
Okay.
More motivated to go.
And what about IT? What happens when a teacher does something like I would do? When they make an IT faux pas?
No, but then it just shows that they're also like humans, like that they'll, you know, like they'll have their like nervous kinks as well, and they're not always perfect. So then it kind of like, yeah, okay, you feel better, because like sometimes if you go up and make a PowerPoint or something and you're really nervous and you twitch a little bit, then you notice it afterwards and you're like, oh no, everyone saw me. But if the teacher does it well, then it like becomes less scary when you accidentally do it too, because you know that they do it as well. So
that was fantastic. Anybody else have anything they want to add? Meg? No. Super.
Just me.
In class, we use new technology such as the smartboard, and a lot of teachers are adapting to it because in previous schools they didn't use it, and it's very, very practical because you can just sync and show everything. You don't always have to use the whiteboard pen to erase things.
Well, when we were in 9th grade, we actually used the smartboard quite a bit, and it was kind of our first year with it, so I thought it was really helpful. And actually one of my favorite projects I've ever done in high school is when we used Audition to do it's a program on the computer where you can manipulate your voices and stuff, and we did it for a project of Mice and Men, and it was very cool.
Despite not all the teachers knowing exactly how to use it in the first few years, many teachers took crash courses in learning how to use it as fast as possible, and this was quite good because we all got to use the smartboard very soon. And a lot has changed now that we all have laptops. It's kind of become a way of life for us, so we couldn't imagine working without these smartboards or our tablet PCs anymore. And it's quite interesting to see how this has become a tool for us to learn. Despite I didn't really think at the beginning that they'd be that useful, but it's amazing to see how much you can do with more technology.
What was the most frustrating, and I can ask both of you actually, what was the most frustrating experience that you ever had from your end as a student?
With technology in general?
Yeah, it could be, with technology in general. It could be anything from losing files to just absolutely being unsuccessful.
Sometimes it's the slow computers, but more so it's the sometimes the teachers who just don't know what to do with it. But I think that's changed a lot over time, and many more teachers are getting a lot better.
Okay.
And I'd have to agree with him for the most part, and also backing up files and losing files and saving things and putting them in different places, and computer's a big place, so you can lose a lot of stuff, but yeah, that's probably it.
Okay, so, well, now the teachers, they have to get used to the new technology, the ones who've been at a school for a certain amount of time, they've been teaching for 20 years. And now the new technology with the smart boards and the projectors and the laptops is coming in. And they're not used to that when they started teaching, and it's only come in recently in the last year and a half, 2 years maybe. So then they had to learn all of that on top of everything, which can complicate things, because then they're not really used to that technology and used to having to teach in that specific way using IT, like complicated IT, which includes smartboards and laptops and synchronization and stuff. So now they have to learn that as well, and it might be easier for younger teachers to learn that than it could be for teachers who've been teaching in a special method for a long period of time.
What's it like working in a team, let's say? Do teachers and students help each other out? What's it like for a student to help a teacher?
Well, yeah, if the student knows a bit more than the teacher, then yeah, I've found that they do help him out. But I mean, sometimes students actually keep it to themselves just because they want to just waste class time, or they're just tired and just want to free, I guess. But usually, last year and this year anyway, not really 9th grade, then we actually did help the teachers because we actually wanted to get something done, and I guess, well, I didn't really know that much, so I didn't help the teachers that much.
I think a lot of teachers who do put their stuff on, one of my teachers puts his stuff on Moodle, and he asked us to go get it in class. And I think he should have asked us maybe to get it before class and come to class with it, because that could take up to 10 minutes for everybody to do that. And
teachers not charging the battery.
We were in English class and our English teacher didn't know, but we were chatting through the entire class even though we were synchronized to his computer.
Teachers not knowing how to use SmartSync.
Teachers not being able to get the CD out of the drive.
In my German class, there was a kid who had a portable mouse for his laptop and it was on Bluetooth, so he synced it up to the teacher's computer and he started drawing things on the desktop.
Teachers not realizing where the volume button is on their computer and smartboards.
Teachers drawing with a permanent marker on a smartboard.
That's a big